how to glow up from the inside and out, looking beautiful on the inside and the outside. I'm going to be sharing some of my personal level up journey and how I've been able to rise from anything and how you can too. So stay tuned for this video. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel-Yvonne and I'm so excited that you're here today. One of the things I love to do is help women move from hustle and grind to flow and receiving like divine queens, which means that your business, your life, your ministry, everything you're doing absolutely flourishes and you feel good while doing it, while living your purpose and making more money. If you would like to work with me, please email me using the email down below and I'd love to hear from you. Number one is to know that beauty is more than just how you look on the outside. It's also how you feel on the inside. So my faith plays a huge part in this and doing the spiritual work. You have to know that it is about the inside and the outside. So you can be beautiful on the outside as well as the inside. I know in the past, many people believe, that if you look beautiful, if you have a beautiful body, that you must be superficial. But I'm here to let you know that it's possible to be both. And leveling up and glowing up is a part of knowing that, and knowing that it can be a part of who you are. It's about knowing who you are, and it starts with your identity. Know that you were born for a purpose and that who you are is amazing. In fact, let's start off by saying that today. I was born for a purpose and who I am is amazing. Doesn't that feel good? And even if it doesn't feel good right now, I guarantee if you keep repeating these things, this becomes essential to your level up and to your glow up. Your mindset will need to be elevated as you go along this journey, because maybe you've been telling yourself other things before. Maybe you've been saying other things to yourself or giving yourself messages that are negative and are blocking your ability to move forward. In actual fact, there might be some attitudes or beliefs that you have around that. So I have a video on that you can watch. And also you need to know that you are worthy and you're worthy of your desires and you deserve everything that you desire. So you can also watch my video on how to manifest your desires for advice on how to do this. You also need to take a personal audit and see where in your life you need to glow and level up. Be honest about every aspect of your life, including your marriage or your relationship, your body, your faith, your business, and more. Be as specific as possible. Be kind to yourself, but also be realistic about where you are now and see what you're doing and what things you'd like to change. Understand the why behind your glow up and your level up. Why do you want to improve? Why do you want to be better? What will your life look like when you have made a decision that you're going to move forward? And for me, I know knowing the why really helps me to stay level-headed, to stay focused, especially on those times when I'm not feeling myself, when I'm not feeling great, or when I'm not getting the results that I require. I know that if I remember why I'm doing it, it makes every day so much better. What will change in your life do for you? For example, when you level up, when you glow up, will you be able to attract the right kind of man into your life? Will you be able to maybe be better prepared in certain situations? Or maybe when you're fitter, you'll be able to do greater things with your fitness goals. So things like that, knowing why you're doing it will absolutely help you to stay tuned to your goals. Now, which brings me to our next thing, which is about making clear and detailed goals for your life, your lifestyle, your marriage, education, and stick to it. You must stick to your goals. You're not going to see the results that you want if you don't stick to your goals. So please be super clear on what you want. And guess what? When you write your goals down, they're not for anyone else, but they're just for you. So don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed by your desires or what you'd like to accomplish. Be as clear and specific as you need, because guess what? God already knows what you desire. God already knows the goals that you have. So no one else is going to see this, but these are how you keep yourself accountable during these times. Work with your body shape or make the changes that are needed. For me, I know my shape is an hourglass, so I avoid silhouettes that are unflattering. And I do agree with plastic surgery, but only if you've done the inner work, because you have to know that by changing your outside appearance, it won't automatically change your mindset. There are probably things that you need to work through, and also work through in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, to help you to reach the goals that you like. Eat healthily, nourish your body, do what you need to make your God-given body be the best it can be. You can also watch my video on how to dress more femininely, where I talk about how to dress for your shape and ways that you can add to your styling and to your dress code in order to look more appealing and more feminine. And I think that working with who you are is the best way to do this, because we need to see what colors look great on our skin, what textures look better for our skin, as well as all the different shapes and styles that work the best for us. Look after your skin. It's all about making sure that your skin underneath your makeup is looking exquisite, clear, and beautiful. Have you ever noticed that high value, classy, and elegant women tend to have glowing skin without makeup? When you are on your own journey, there is something about drinking water, minding your own business, that makes your skin get clearer. Trust me, on the times when I am not thinking about there's such a beauty in a woman with clear skin. And so if you have any major skin issues, I suggest that you go and see a dermatologist and get to the root of the matter as to why you're having skin issues. I drink about 2 liters of water a day. I take a cocktail of vitamins, and I make sure I get at least 7 hours of sleep. And I've noticed that anytime I have skin issues, it's usually because I didn't drink enough water, or I'm stressed or worried about something, which goes back to remaining focused and minding my own business. Trust me, ladies, when I say this, when you're minding your own business, when you stay on your goals, and when you're drinking water, you are too in your element, and your lifestyle is elevated, your mindset is elevated, and you are glowing up when you do these things. Be consistent and remind yourself of your goals daily. This is why in the previous points I mentioned about having your clear goals. So when you remind yourself of your goals, it helps you to stay on track. I've got about 1 million journals, all different kinds of colors, mostly pink and sparkly, that remind me of my goals every single day. So I write, sometimes it's repetitious, but when you repeat things, sometimes it takes about 7 or 8 times for you to mention something for it to go into your subconscious. And you need to keep repeating to yourself what you're doing, why you're doing it, and what you're trying to achieve. Add reminders to your phone, set alarms with affirmations, join my Facebook group, Queen's Academy, for community and support along this journey, because I've found that being around other women on this feminine journey really helps me to stay focused. And many of the women in there can also testify to that too. So when you set these reminders, you do your daily affirmations, that helps you to remain consistent, because you're not going to reach your goals or reach this level up journey that you're looking for if you are not consistent. Look after your hair. The Bible talks about the hair being your glory, and there's something that is so magical and beautiful about a well-groomed woman who has got a hair that looks amazing. Have you ever seen that woman that you walk by and you just look at her and you think, wow, her hair looks beautiful? And the length is not really important. You can style your hair in the way that you desire it to be. And I really believe this. So I wear hair extensions and wigs, but my natural hair underneath is also well taken care of. I invest in high quality hair extensions. I make sure I get it applied by someone who's a professional. And even if you're on a budget, there are many other YouTube videos and many other ways that you can get instructions on how to find extensions and hair and just really kind of make it look best for you. And if you'd like to see me do a video more about hair, then please do comment down below, and I would love to do that for you if that's what you're interested in. How I wear my hair today is based on the lifestyle and the man I wish to attract, as well as how I wish to be addressed. You'll see some pictures coming up of me in other hairstyles, other hair colors, and I've noticed how differently I get treated based on the hair that I have. You know, it's all about making sure that you're taking care of yourself, and how you look is a big part of this in your glow up and your level up. I take care of my natural hair by getting regular trims, treatments, and I also take my vitamins. Wearing natural makeup that flatters your features. It's so funny that sometimes men will say that they like women with like natural makeup or looking like they have no makeup, but what they really mean is a more understated look where you are accentuating your features and not having like bright eyes and, you know, all sorts of colors on your cheeks and cheekbones and things like that, that doesn't look as natural. And so this is the kind of look that I prefer for everyday look, probably not with red lips, but most of the time you'll see me, I will have a very, very, very light makeup look. And even though, you know, I've been on television many times and lots of singing, lots of preaching all over the world, and for depending on the situation, I have had the bright colored hair, the bright colored eye makeup and all sorts, but it's all about your goals and what you are trying to do. And so I also get my lashes done 2 to 3 weeks now that the beauticians are allowed back to work. And you can also buy fake lashes and make sure you're getting like the more natural looking lashes that kind of give that understated glamour rather than that kind of performing looking look. You know, the long lashes that people wear. Finding inner peace. So I'm a Christian and my spiritual walk is based on my life with Jesus. And it's the number one reason why I am able not to go crazy when life absolutely gets super just stressful and doesn't go the way that I plan, is because of my faith. So finding that inner peace, whatever that is for you, will really help you to remain grounded and help you in your level up journey. My leveling up and my glow up includes more fasting, more praying, more times with the Lord, and really making sure that I am one with God. Your oneness with God allows you to be able to feel free, allows you to feel powerful, and allows you to feel brave and able to face anything that you go with. So I make sure that I do my affirmations, I read my Bible, I spend time in meditation, and I don't allow anyone to disrupt my peace. Love yourself well before you get into another relationship or start dating. This is super key to your level up and your glow up. Check back with your goals, and every time a man approaches you, you'll know whether or not he goes with your goals. So it's not about changing for a man, but it's also about making sure that you are the kind of high value woman that a man would want to be with. So many times we have goals, we have all these things that we want to see in our partner and we want to see in our life, but are you the type of woman that attracts that kind of man or that kind of lifestyle? So go back to your goals. As a feminine woman, for example, I don't believe in going after men or pursuing men, even though I have made mistakes with this in the past. And it's all about being honest with yourself. And that's why going back to that personal audit we talked about earlier, seeing where in the past you've made different choices, you made different decisions that have led to not so favorable results. So I will be the first one to admit there are many times where I have pursued, where I have chased, where I've gone after, where I have been the pursuer, and it has made me not get the results that I really want. So whenever I look back and see choices and I see different situations and life situations that have happened, I can see a direct correlation to not loving myself and honoring myself to the level in which I was truly born for. And one of the things I learned in ministry school was about bringing out the gold that's inside a person. And that's really what the culture of honor is about. And that's how we can honor ourselves, is by bringing out the gold inside of ourselves. And the thing about digging for gold is that you will see a lot of dirt, you will see a lot of dust, you will get through a lot of grime in order to get through to the gold. There might be things we've told ourselves, beliefs that we have to change, and things that we've made choices of in the past that need to be moved out of the way to really bring the gold in our life. So now it has really changed the quality of man that I attract, and also helps me sift out the men that don't align with my personal goals and views. Because guess what? As you glow up and as you level up, you're going to attract all sorts of men into your life. But because you're focused on your goals and you know what you want, you'll be better at being able to say no to the type that you don't want and say yes to the type that you do want. And so my last point for you lovely ladies today is to remain focused. I cannot stress this enough, as not everyone will understand your choices or why you've made changes. So there are people that even appear from my own past that will try to remind me of mistakes that I've made or remind me when I said yes to things in the past, but I don't get concerned about that. There are going to be people that aren't going to understand understand where you're going. They're going to want to try to pull you back into your past. They're going to try to pull you back and remind you of things that you've done in the past. But don't worry, like I said before, you can rise from anything. You may be accused of being selfish, over the top, and so on, but please ignore them because you're a woman on a mission and you cannot be stopped. You might need to go back and to scrub your social media. And this is something that I've learned during my years of running my own personal brand and ministry. And when I was on X Factor, they took us into the PR room and they had this big talk with us about removing certain tweets, removing certain posts on our social media to really kind of clean the internet of certain things that might not be great for going forward, depending on the lifestyle that you'd like. And in my own personal glow up and level up journey, there are things that have happened. There are certain situations in my life that I would rather forget, but I know the internet doesn't forget. So there might be things that are beyond your control. Try not to bog yourself down too much with that information. Don't allow it to get yourself down, because guess what? Remember my motto, you can rise from anything. Once people see that you've really changed and they've seen that you've made a new direction, as much as they might try to remind you of things that have happened in the past, don't worry about that. Try to ignore that. But as much as you can go back and you can make certain things clear, you can delete, you can erase, but do remember that there are things that can never truly be removed. But as long as you own up to them and you say, you know what, I can rise from anything. I'm able to change my life whenever I want. And I believe that that is the real and true glow up and level up. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that it's been of service to you and you can see how you can level up and glow up your life today. I'll see you again next time. Bye.